You guys, it is Meri.
And Alma.
We want you guys to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below. Because today we are reviewing season 6, episode 20. Is the season finale and the tell-all for season 6 of Sister Wives.
Yes.
And we are going to get right into it.
Did you see Cody's makeup? Cody had full-on makeup.
Foundation. He had concealer, honey. He might have even had a little bit of eyeshadow
He
and
had
mascara.
eyeshadow. He had eyebrow pencil.
And he had a lip tint.
He had lipstick. Yes, he had it all.
He was looking better than Meri, honey.
I was like,
who did this to
Cody?
this man? But I'm pretty sure he would have wanted it, not because of anything, but just because he wanted to look good for the camera.
Yeah.
But that's where I have an issue. Why?
I don't know.
Why?
But they talked about Meri wanting. Why is Meri going back to college? And Meri says she wants to find herself. And Cody's like, I don't know why you have to gallivant.
They did?
Yes, they did.
Oh wait, so was this? Oh wait, so was it season 20?
It was
that
season 20.
Meri told Robin, or she hadn't told Robin?
She had already told Robin.
Okay, so
Robin
basically
was already upset about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, she was telling Robin that she is just like she needs to go find herself or whatever, and Robin was so mad, and she was like so irate or whatever. She was like, her and Cody basically were like,
out if
it took everything in me not to walk out.
She was mad that Meri was, how dare her go away to college
and not raise my kids.
Right.
You got 4 kids.
She had the nerve to say, we raised Mariah, and I expected her, Meri, to raise my children.
Mariah was grown as hell when you decided to skip yourself into the family and disrupt everything.
Mariah was helping them with the young children. What are you talking about? You raised Mariah, girl.
And then my thing is, it's like she always acts like she was like she was the first wife.
I know.
Like you came in when Mariah was almost about to go to college.
Yeah.
Like Mariah was helping raise your kids, boo. So I'm just like confused, and then it's like, how dare Meri have a life? Yes. And then her and Cody were like, oh, she's just trying to replace Mariah by going to college, and she is upset about her being an empty nester. No. Meri says it's not about empty nesting; it's about finding myself.
College, exactly. She never finished college. She had actually started and never finished, and so she wanted to go and go to college and complete it. Start what she, finish what she started.
And I seriously doubt anybody who, I know you probably will want to have kids or whatever when you find the right person or whatever. But I seriously doubt anybody who is in their 50s wants to go and start all over again.
Yeah, that's
nobody wants to do that.
All 50-year-olds. I have not seen. Well, okay, maybe I saw. I did see a lady on TV who had a child at 53, but. When
well, if you have never had kids before, nobody is thinking about having a full nest again. Yeah. And nobody wants to take on your kids, Robert. You are now the enemy. And the way that you flipped on her, I'm sure Meri saw the light.
Meri was looking at her like,
so you really don't wish me well.
You don't wish me well. You just want me to be there working like a slave for your tail.
How are they scaling that fence?
Yeah. I have no idea. Anywho, so the other thing, like you were saying, Robin was just there, like over talking
everybody,
and then Tamron, the host, she asked this question. She said, "Cody, when you took the wives' mothers out, is there any mother who you feel like doesn't like you or whatever?" And so Christine was like, there are at least 3 mothers who don't like you. And they was like, which one? And they said, well, the only mother that loves Cody
and trusts him.
Yeah, it's Meri's mom. Meri's mom loves Cody as much as Meri loves Cody.
Yeah, and as long as Meri's happy, she loves Cody.
Yeah.
And she trusts him.
Yeah.
Because Cody said, whenever Meri decides to go and cry and talk about how my husband's being a jerk, she said, I don't want to hear that. No, he's a great man. So you need to go work that out.
So she doesn't even have any kind of support with that.
But the 3 mothers, I think it's Robin, Christine, and Janelle's mom, they're still waiting to see, is this guy really going to pull it off? Is he going to actually make it work?
Make it work, exactly. They're surprised every day that he still has everything kind of under control.
Yeah.
And they talked about the PDA. The women were saying nobody wants to see that. I think we talked about that somewhere too.
I think it was really it's drama.
I'm sure it's just Cody wanting drama.
Yeah.
And
Meri being insecure.
She really doesn't want to see that. And I'm sure she knows that Cody will do it over the top just to get on her nerves. Because Cody likes to do these little things to mingle Meri.
Just they like stab her.
Yeah, they do it to each other, but Cody does it more.
Yeah.
Than Meri does to him. And then they talk to the children. Mike Kelty has a boyfriend.
Which I was shocked about.
Logan and Hunter said they don't want to do plural marriage.
Yeah.
They asked the adults if their marriage has gotten better with Cody. Meri was just like, we've been married for 24 years, or whatever that means. As if to say, we've been married for 24 years, we're good. Janelle said their marriage in the past 2 years, when they're being in Las Vegas, has been wonderful, has gotten stronger. Christine was like, she was hesitant a little bit, like, okay, yeah, it's getting better. And Robin was like, oh, the only problem we have is Solomon sleeping in between us in the bed. Because I have to breastfeed. And all the women were just like...
I was shocked she said breastfeed.
She surely did. Rubbing Cody on the chest.
But I also felt like, I think that was very interesting that she's sleeping with Solomon in the bed. I feel like now that she's got to the man, she's not having to be all extra.
Yeah.
And be all extra loving with him whenever he wants.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't seem as though she's comfortable 100% with Cody.
Yeah.
Kissing her. And I don't know if it's because the women are around. Maybe that could be.
I don't think Robin really cares. I don't think
when
Robin...
they're by themselves, she seems more loving. But when they're around other people, she seems
she stays turning her head to the side.
Yeah,
whenever he tries to kiss her and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I just don't really know. I feel like sometimes she gives me Janelle vibes where she doesn't really need love and affection like that.
Yeah.
But she's doing it so she can have a blissful, happy marriage.
Yeah.
That's that's the feeling that I just get from Robin.
Yeah.
But I just felt like the whole thing. I just want to get back to Meri for a second. I see why Christine's mother left polygamy because it's like your life is not your own life. You have everybody telling you what you should do. I'm here telling y'all I want to go start college. You're telling me that I should have a full nest and take care of your little kids.
I know.
It's like you can't even live your life anymore. And it's like whatever you do is wrong.
Everybody has a say. Yeah.
And Cody now saying that, you need to be trying to raise her kids and you need to do this, da-da-da. I think Cody ain't even having sex with Meri. Yeah. So you want me to take care of your new wife that you're probably having active sex with, but you don't want me to go to college?
They want a servant for Robin. And they don't want Meri to be doing anything else but be miserable, But no, I'm happy that she made the decision to go to college. Do something for yourself. Be around people outside of this marriage that's bringing you a lot of sadness.
Yeah.
She's another one who has her hurt is right there on her sleeve.
Meri?
Yeah.
I mean, she stays crying and she stays red. Yeah. Like her complexion is actually red.
She's not healing at all. And I feel like that's why also it's been hard for her to conceive. All that stress. So I'm very
she bottles it up.
She's going off to college.
Well, I hope she actually did, though.
Oh,
but we'll have to see in season 7 and season 8
if she actually does go.
But yeah, and then also she was talking about the whole recommitment ceremony and why she was against it. Yeah. And she said because, we're not all in a good place. I think she meant her and Cody ain't in a good place. Also, and you're here putting on this facade when we have not had sex in probably several years. You know what I'm saying?
And actually it is now because when we were watching season 16, they hadn't had sex for 10 years. So that means around this time that we are watching season 6, this is when he stopped having sex with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that whole thing is just a mess. And it's like you're expecting too much from me, but you don't want to give me anything back. Exactly. And you actually show me every single day that you can't stand my ass.
I know.
So, I mean, how do you expect me to try to be this family unit when you refuse to do anything? Yeah. But also she has enabled him. Like you telling Christine to just make herself happy and he's never going to change.
Because he's never going to change and he's never going to accept responsibility for anything.
Yeah, so you expecting...
And he will never tell you he's sorry.
That's why he had the nerve to do Christine the way he did, because he's thinking that, she'll be another Meri. Yeah. Well, Christine said, well, F that. I am Christine Brown.
And you see that her mother left.
Yes.
This is not Meri's mom.
Yeah.
She will leave you if you don't get your shit together.
Yeah, and she did.
Yes.
But there's another trailer out, so we're going to talk about that one in a minute. But it's Meri.
And Alma.
Be ready, guys, to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below.